Eating whole foods is paramount for our health. Whole foods is this kind of buzzword now and even a store, and some people seem a little perplexed by it. Basically, whole foods means that there's not a huge gap or disconnect between where the food came from, its actual source, and then how it looks on your dinner plate. Did it go through a lot of processing and refinement? Was there a lot of packaging, lots of shipments? Do you even recognize the food as the food? For example, you might pick up a cereal box and it says whole grains with berries, but when you look at the ingredients, berries is not even on the ingredient label. That's an indication that it's not a whole food. Your whole food is going to be lots of fruits and vegetables and complex carbs, which means it's like a monograin carb. For example, couscous or quinoa or basmati rice or rice pasta, something very easy to digest. The body is great with breaking down fats and calories and carbohydrates. We are machines. We're meant to metabolize these things. We take the energy from the earth and convert it into energy for our bodies. But today, so many of our foods are laden with chemicals, artificial additives, and preservatives that the body sees as invaders. So what happens if we put invaders in our body? Our body shuts down and creates resistance. This turns into oxidation. Anytime we eat a food, the body has to create oxidation to use the power plants to turn that energy into useful energy. But oxidation is kind of like the rusting of the car or the wrinkling of the skin. It happens to us on the inside, from the cells to the organ level. So, how do we limit the amount of oxidation which causes premature aging? Simple, eat more whole foods. You want to eat foods that are rich in antioxidants to help balance out the oxidation factor. So lots of fruits and vegetables. And think about the color spectrum. You want every color because each color has an affinity to a vitamin. For example, orange is full of beta carotene. Bright green, really rich green, is full of calcium. Blueberries and anything purple are full of antioxidants. You get the idea. So think whole foods and color spectrum. Think of reducing your chemicals, packaged and processed foods. If the shelf life is longer than a week or two, it's not going to make you live as long as you'd like, or at least not with the quality of life you want. So eat good foods. You want your food to illustrate the way you want to feel. It should be fresh and vibrant. It should be nourishing and balanced. When you look at your plate, make sure at least half of your plate is fruits and vegetables. The other half should be nice whole foods. Some kind of protein, whether it's a lean meat or fish, or beans or soy or tofu or even nuts. And then one grain like couscous, quinoa, or rice. Have that with some mixed vegetables every day and you're going to feel amazing. As for liquids, make sure you're reducing a lot of caffeines. Take away those chemical processed kind of beverages. Those processed beverages start to throw off our taste buds and give us false cravings, as well as put carcinogen, cancer-causing chemicals into the body. Just because something says it's calorie-free doesn't mean it's good for you. Cocaine is calorie-free. It's not good for you. So try to switch out your Diet Coke for perhaps some kind of herbal tea, or switch out your alcohol for, well, nothing really quite equates to alcohol. Let's call it basics. But still, add in more water. And try not to have cold water because cold water suppresses and dilutes your metabolic fire. Instead, sip warm water or warm tea throughout the day. If it's already hot outside, you're probably not going to want to drink something warm. Room temperature is fine. But certainly stay clear of those cold waters and cold beverages because they create constriction in the body and start to tighten up our channels. They suppress our digestive enzymes. Just pouring water on a fire makes it less effective. And it also creates a coagulation factor in the oils in the body. So basically, when oils and fats get cold, they coagulate, meaning they harden. And this can create a sludge in the body. So have whole foods and drink plenty of warm water with herbal tea.